Now, before I get into my rant, I just want to say the double standards in this generation is insane. And I love how women like to say that, oh, men are sick, men are perverts, you guys should be knocked off the face of the earth. But what about sick women like this? 31-year-old Colorado woman who admits to having intercourse with a 13-year-old. Hold up. 13, a child. 13-year-old middle schooler. And she's having his baby and she will not face any jail time. Wow, of course she won't. Let's go ahead and look at this sicko's face because this woman right here is sick in the head and needs help. If I ever found out that this was my child, I promise you guys, I would be behind bars and I wouldn't feel a goddamn thing. You know why? Because women like her disgust the hell out of me. Now, all I have to say is this is the reason why I have my platform. I am super disgusted, you guys, and I am so sick of the double standards in this generation. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the moment a man like Leonardo DiCaprio dates a 27-year-old or a 25-year-old and she's a grown adult, you guys are screaming and fucking convulsing out of the throat. But why aren't women talking about this? Why don't I hear anything? Why are you women so silent? It's so sad that you guys will come on here and bash men every chance you get because they're sickos and perverts. But what about this bitch? What about this lady? Why aren't I hearing the same heat for women like this? Because if this was my son, I promise you I'd be behind bars. There'd be no baby for her. Curb stomp you. I don't give a shit what you guys say. I don't care if I get banned anymore. It doesn't bother me at all. Social media isn't the only thing that's going to make me live. But the fact that nobody's speaking on this, especially women, disgust me. You guys will sit here constantly and tell me I'm a pick-me, I'm disgusting, and bash me and give me death threats. For what? Standing up for men? Standing up for young boys? Defending people who need it? Do you know how many boys get R-worded? Do you know how many boys get fucking molested? You guys are fucking sick and nobody says shit and nobody does nothing. But you want to sit here and say you care. Let it be your son. Let it be your brother and you're going to fucking care. I know men who have been touched. That's the reason why I have such a big mouth about this. Have you ever heard a horror story from a man? I bet you haven't. God, man, this makes my stomach fucking turn, you guys, because I would never want this to happen to my child. And just even thinking about this bothers me and hurts me to my soul because women like this, I'm sorry, y'all bitches, bing, bing, bing. That's all I'm going to say because I do not want to get banned. But I don't like how there's no women talking about this. You guys will come on these apps and the moment a man does something, you guys are right there ready to say something. But where are you bitches now? Where are you guys now? Silence. Of course. But you guys want to call me a pick me and bash me all the time for what? You defend women like this? I sure don't, because women like this disgust me. And this is why I have a platform, because men need to be heard. This is disgusting. Now, I'm not going to say too much. And again, guys, I apologize if I look fucked up. I went to the gym and I seen this and I don't know, you guys, it made me feel some type of way because I can't say too much on here, but I've experienced talking to men who have been, S8 or things like that when they were younger. And just to hear the stuff that they go through and how people make fun of them and belittle them and don't understand what that does to a man in the future, it's really sickening, and I hate that we don't talk about what happens with men because men who get S8, especially when they're little boys and stuff like that, do you guys understand the severity and what the fuck happens to their mental health? I don't think you guys really know this, and no offense, but I feel like when women talk about that, there's people right there like, oh, honey, and when a man gets S8, if a little boy was to tell people, hey, this woman did this, yeah, good job, bro, yeah, good job what? That's not a good job. Why the fuck aren't we telling people something about this? Why doesn't anybody care? I'm sorry, y'all. This makes me want to cry because I just don't want this to be my kid, or I don't want this to be somebody I know or somebody I care about. And the fact that this woman is not getting any consequences bothers me. You know why? Because she's probably going to go out and do some more shit like this because nobody mollywopped and dragged her ass. Like I said, I don't care what you guys say and, oh, you're too harsh and you're masculine, you're this and you're that. I don't give a shit because you know what's not going to happen? When I have a son, my son is never going to feel like I don't have his back. I can be masculine, I could be a beast, I could be a man, call me whatever you want, it doesn't hurt me. But the one thing I have in my heart is I'm going to protect my child with my fucking life, especially my sons and my daughters. No woman in their right mind is ever going to get this. I'm sorry. And the fact that people don't do stuff to men and women who harm kids, y'all, I wish I was president right now because I promise you, anybody who's been S8 or even does SH, fingers gone, pee-pee gone. You could call me crazy, whatever you want, but You have to be a sick individual to go and lure and try to touch kids. Something's wrong with you. I am so shocked this woman has no consequences. And it's actually gut-wrenching because I just know for a fact she's going to keep doing it and keep doing it. But I hope to God, I don't believe in shaming and I don't believe in people, harming people, things like that. But I hope they bully her. I'm sorry, you guys. You can call me crazy, whatever. But people like this do not deserve to be here. You are a grown-ass woman taking advantage of little kids. That says a lot about your character. That says a lot about you. Are you a teacher or are you out here trying to look at little boys? What the hell is wrong with you? Dude, I want to know where the mom at, where the father's at, because if this was me, there's no way. And she ain't having that baby. I don't care what you guys say. She ain't having that baby. My kids' mental health matters more than mine. My kids' well-being matters more than mine. And I don't even have kids. But I know damn well if I did, there's no way. Y'all, there's no way. I couldn't do this, you guys. This is so disgusting to me. And I'm shocked, you guys. This has to be the nastiest video I've ever seen. And I'm so tired of women getting away with stuff like this. And y'all will sit up and through these apps talking about women are so innocent and women are so pure. You guys are manipulative. You guys are backstabbing. You guys are liars. And you're just as fake. So don't ever sit here and say that you guys are better than men in any shape or form. Especially if you don't open your mouth about things like this. The fact that you women will come on these apps and sit there and bash men every chance you get. But why don't you put this woman in a green screen and talk about her? Of course not, because women empowerment, right?